the woman was stunned to discover her college classmate was getting married. But what shocked her most was seeing her husband's photo on the wedding invitation. The sight left her completely confused. She couldn't understand how her husband even knew that classmate, with whom she'd barely spoken. Determined to find out if her husband had betrayed her, she decided to attend the wedding the very next day. But the moment she arrived, the bride mocked her openly. Back in college, the woman's excellent grades had always overshadowed hers. And because the bride once tried to make a living as an influencer, everyone had looked down on her, calling her frivolous and unreliable. But now, thanks to live streaming, she'd made a fortune. Seeing the woman dressed in ordinary clothes, a sense of smug superiority welled up inside her. With a proud smile, she boasted about her top-ranking patron, a man who sent her hundreds of thousands of dollars in gifts every time she streamed. Now, she added, he was about to marry her. She would soon become the wife of a wealthy businessman. The woman hadn't planned to argue with such a vain, scheming person. But what the bride said next instantly caught her attention. She said her fiancé was the president of Shangning Group. The woman froze in disbelief. Just then, hotel staff rolled in a large wedding poster, and when she saw her husband's face on it, she finally realized the truth. The man who had once sworn eternal love had truly betrayed her. He'd been spending her hard-earned money to support another woman. At last, everything made sense. Why her husband had been acting so strangely lately. He was constantly watching a female streamer online, even during meals, never putting down his phone. She had naively assumed he was just busy with work. But now she finally knew. From the very beginning, he'd been lying to her. Enraged, she tore the wedding poster in front of her into shreds. Seeing her dare to ruin the ceremony, the bride was furious and humiliated. She assumed the woman was acting out of jealousy, envying her for finding such a good husband. So she demanded that the woman call her own husband to see what real success looks like. The woman agreed to make the call. After all, her husband was the real protagonist of this scene. But as soon as the call connected, her husband claimed he had to work late because of urgent business. He said he couldn't make it to dinner, even though it was their third wedding anniversary. She demanded to know what client could possibly be so important that he'd miss their anniversary for it. Panicking that she might expose him, he quickly changed the subject. He claimed he had folded 99 paper cranes by hand and left them at home as an anniversary gift for her. In the past, such a gesture would have moved her to tears. But now, instead of feeling touched, she only felt sick to her stomach. Hearing this, the scheming bride laughed mockingly at her once again. Meanwhile, the husband hadn't even arrived at the wedding yet, but he was already impatient, sending someone ahead with a special gift. When a luxury sports car worth several $1 million rolled in, the bride's vanity reached its peak. Proudly, she bragged to her bridesmaids that she'd merely mentioned wanting a car, and her fiancé had actually bought her one. But the woman standing nearby instantly recognized it. It was the very car she had just picked up a few days ago. Her words drew laughter from everyone present, and the bride sneered that she was only pretending to be rich.